been longer than I thought. I don't know where the time has gone. I actually figured, yesterday would have been, maybe 3 or so days since I last streamed, but it's been longer than that. To top things off, it's also late over here. Intended to stream a lot earlier, but I'm just gonna blame games. Games done quick. They've put on a really entertaining show. It's really addictive and cut into, and no shade if you want to watch that instead, because it is good. But we do unfortunately have a server reset coming up, so I should probably focus on getting things done over here. Since once the server reset is done, there's a tradition that we actually share the uh, the maps themselves with within the community, so other people can actually see what other people built. That puts a little bit of pressure on me to actually get things done before the reset happens, and not simply because, well, once the reset happens, it's reset. There's nothing else there. But yeah, with that, we might as well get into it. Now, when we last left off, I was starting to build the Ice Tunnel Highway on there. In the meantime, I have actually finished it, sort of. I actually ran through and did a quick double check to make sure every block was in place. I am going to do that a second time, though, simply because I want to make sure that everything is there. And certainly for a complicated bit of redstone like this, double checking certainly helps. Once that is done, though, we're going to go for a joyride on it, see just what exactly happens with it. And yeah, that should be about it. Now, you probably notice I've got the strange HUD on there. That's simply because the blocks I'm using right here are not spawn proof. So Enderman can actually spawn on top of them. Not good. So in fact, there are some Endermen sort of wandering around. Now, it looks like in the time I was setting up this thing, most of the Endermen have actually wandered off and are no longer spawning on here, which is great for me because it makes things a lot easier. But with that though, I might as well start checking. Let me, sorry about that, let me pull up my reference thing over here. As you can imagine, I've got my reference frame sitting over here. Might as well bring it up. And we'll be using this to double check what exactly is going on with the Ice Highway Maker itself. What is it? It allows me to actually sort of slice it from the back. So that did not get included. All right, let's slice backwards from the back. So here we've got just a single fence sitting right there. Good, good, good. That. Slime and 2 fences right there. Also very good. Not pictured on the thing itself is... There we go. Not pictured on the thing itself is the minecart on top. That mostly is just there to, help me go through and hang out with the machine while it's doing its thing. Oh, hey, look, there's an Enderman right over there. All right, let's move a little bit forward again. All right, should just be slime block. Good, good, good. Now, in this case, we've got 3 slime blocks and 2 pistons. Backwards facing one is just a normal piston. Arm that. Forward facing one over here. Also normal. All right. There it is. Good, good, good. For this row. A momento. Oh, I got a little bit of redstone up there. Another reason why I was a little bit late with the stream too is I did not actually have a pumpkin handy on me, so I had to. Sorry, I did not have a carved pumpkin. Sorry, yeah, actually, did not have a carved pumpkin handy on me. But excuse me, I jump aside and make one. Okay, so I've got a redstone block right there. It's the same level as. Actually, it's same level as the top piston, but off to one side. That works. 1 block above the ice highway. Anyway. Okay, now we should have some slimes. 3 slimes right there. Sticky piston and normal piston. That again. 3 slime blocks. Sticky pistons forward. Normal piston going back. Okay, now we should have an air gap. And we do. Good. Now then, 4 honey blocks with stone, redstone, and stone. That matches what I see over here. Now, a interesting piston setup where it's 2 forward facers, such, plus a pair pointing straight up. With these ones sort of being like activators for the pistons proper. And it looks like there should be an air gap. There is. Now we got slime blocks with redstone on top. Yeah, this is the main part of the sort of the connectors to the ice frostwalkers that's on there. There should be frostwalker boots on there. Alright, so let's here again. Yes, stone with terracotta underneath. Stone with terracotta underneath. That always feels unnerving to have an Enderman that close to your face. Alright. With this I should have the additional piston, double piston set up. Back facing plus upwards. Got a slime block on the side, which matches what is in the spec. Good, good, good. Slime block on the side with armor stands underneath. Slime block, armor stand, slime block, understand, and boots. Double check there are Frostwalker one before. No need to take them off now. Alright, now the next one should be fairly complicated. Take a look at this side over here. We have this weird sort of Petra shape, I guess, with a redstone thing up top. And again, double pistons going back, plus a stone block. Stone block, weird S shape, yes. Redstone and funky piston. And block, oh, transition back. Block, Petrus, redstone, funky piston. Yes. Now you note there is a slime box in here. This is not actually part of the machine itself. I actually just used it to help me traverse to the very front of the machine. Back, you gotta go. Now that does make a problem with, well, how exactly am I gonna get back? Well, confirm that by coming back over here. You can see there's a spot where I can fall down right there. So once I get rid of those blocks, I don't have to worry about getting back, because there is a way back up through there. So I can, in fact, smack away these blocks and make it official. And yes, I'm losing a little bit of slime, but yeah, I've still got, I think, 2 whole stacks of slime with me. Alright, so this is an interesting setup. Take a look at the thing on the side here. We've got water block, stone, and a sticky piston with a normal piston on top. And all of this is just aligned to the bottom of the ice itself. I don't think I got that right. Show you what I'm seeing right here. This right here is the piston with the sticky piston underneath. That's not water though, that's ice. I need to bop you. No, that's actually not on top of it, it's something else. There we go. Now that's proper water. Got stone over here. Might as well bop you off torch. gonna transition you for you. Just simply because we've got a little bit of water around here. I don't think I want to risk having that thing transition off. So, okay, ice, and this is directly on top of the ice. Proper. Good. I gotta get... Oh, oh shoot. Alright. I'm gonna have to do a bit of a jump. What was that? Sacrifice some wood. Yeah, I don't want to waste the time to get out and got myself another slime block. Actually, hang on. There we go. Problem solved. Transition off of you. Down slime. Okay. Punch slime. Do there. Alright, so back to this. We've got piston, sticky piston, and an ice block, which should actually be a water block, followed by a torch over there, which also needs to be moved. Hey, buddy, could you get? Please move. 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 Not mean to go in there. Hop back up top. I'll aim this thing so that I'm actually aimed at the stone behind it. If I don't accidentally break through the ice blocks that are below. There we go. And that's pure water. And you need to be out. By torch. Alright. That, I think, lines up with it quite nice. So let's see what the next one is. Whew, another complicated one. Bunch of ice. We've got the start of our... We've got the start of our mixed slime and honey blocks. There's indeed stone underneath. Good, good, good. Now we should have a Tetris shape. This time, the sort of T-style Tetris shape, with that being on the bottom. Yep, that's good. And then a redstone block on top. Again, that's slime, 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 slime with redstone on top. Excellent. The next one, this, standard pattern again, but now we've got two of these blocks over here, the redstone ones. Got a stair underneath, which should be waterlogged. Double check that that one actually was. I think if I hit F3, it'll bring it up. And waterlogged, true, good. Water, stone, slide, another slime block connecting right to that. Yes. Double check this over here. Is indeed a waterlogged stair. Water, slime block, or normal block, water block. Perfect. Okay. Now these things are basically in a T shape right here. This sort of being my central part. Sort of being the... Come on. Jump up this way. Oh, we got ourselves a slime underneath there. And these are sitting on top of odd pair of stone, which... Right? The pattern I'm looking at over here. You can see it's sort of a weird two Tetris shapes with a bunch of slime and blocks kicking around. That block has to go. It's not part of the machine. Go. Slime with block on top. Slime with block on top. Excellent. Ew. Oh. You can see the gap down there a little bit better. Check out what the next one is. Alright, and this is the weird double piston thing with really nothing here. No edges. Double piston, double piston. Perfect. Now, looks like there should be an air gap within here. And indeed there is. Now we've got solid blocks, redstone on top of 3 slimes. A block redstone on top of 3 slimes. Excellent. Okay. Now this should be 4 the double piston pattern over here. Check. That works. And one edge of these actually coincides with the... Does... That's perfect. Next. Oh, another air gap. Looks like it, although I'm going to have to go underneath to check some of these things, so it's going to be a bit of a ping pong. Oh yes, now this almost looks like a face of some sort. You might as well see what I'm looking at over here. But yeah, those white glass blocks sort of took me by surprise. I didn't think there's any white glass at all in there. In fact, I should double check. But because it actually lists them as glass 2 and 3, so is there actually one more glass block that I had missed entirely? I think so, but entirely possible. According to this, it is just the 2 glass blocks themselves. Alright. Can't really verify the stuff underneath all that easily. But I can verify the stuff up top. So it's a series of blocks with sort of like a 2 gap in the between. This is a 2 gap right here. Got a bunch of slime, 2 slimes, solid block, 2 redstones on top, and then a sea of honey. Slime, stone, 2 redstones, sea of honey. Right there. Yeah, okay, that's looking good. Alright, now according to what I'm looking at, we've got another double piston setup. And in fact, there's a double piston underneath, which I can't really see, but you can kind of see peeking through the ice a bit. You can also kind of see this poking through as well. So you can't really confirm the white glass portion, and since it's honey, it kind of glitches up, so we're going to have to go underneath to verify that. But again, if I'm falling back off there to get to the front, it's all settled. Alright. For that, again, we've got the pistons, but these ones are a bit weird. These pistons, inward facing, front facing, and I think that works. Certainly it can't be facing up, because then it would actually punch a hole through the ice. Facing, forward facing, that looks about right. Again, you're going to have to go downstairs to properly double check. Another air gap. Yeah, another air gap. Oh man, now we've got slime and redstone, slime and redstone. So yes, this is part of this mechanism right here where we drive the other frostwalkers forward. Means then we should have slime with armor stand and stone above, mirrored on both sides with 2 blocks in between. See if we actually get that. And boom, we do. And you can see there's a lot more complicated stuff underneath. Another weird doubly piston kind of thing just directly underneath these. You can see a little glimpse of that right down there. Of course, boots. That stuff is on. Oh yes, and there should be a stone right there and right there. Excellent, you did not see that, but yes, stone there, stone there. Alright, let's transition forward once more. Alright, so now we've got 2 double pistons up top, and upward facing pistons right here and here. In line with this, and they are. That's enough. Excellent. Now it looks like we're almost going to have, well, we've got an air gap up top, but some sort of set up down below from the looks of it. not. Redstone? Oh, again, the ice makes things a little bit confusing. Stone, I guess. And that could be some sort of reflection or what have you. But anyway, up top, air gap, great. Alright, in front it should be slime with redstone, bit of redstone, and a whole ton of water in between. Did we have that? Down the side we should have that plus a slime, I guess. Oh, and solid blocks too underneath here. Great. Underneath there. Again, these two coming up. And then slime and 2 pistons underneath. Out. Yep, and this is where we start to get to some of the funkier stuff. We've got some terracotta off to the sides. And we've got 2 slimes and 2 honeys, which unfortunately I can only see 1 at this point. Dive in. Slime pistons on the bottom. Sidewards facing pistons up top. Slime block to act as a cap. Then we should just have solid block, and solid block on the side too. Water all around. Then for this row, solid block, water all around, whole mess of terracotta. Handle that. Does that match? It does indeed match. And next up, we've got our waterlogged stairs with redstone sitting on top. Stairs, redstone sitting up top. We've got terracotta underneath. There's airspace over there, which I can't check from here. Stone, terracotta, solid blocks. Check these waterlogged. That is vital, in fact, for the design itself, as mentioned by, oh, I forget what the other person was, who basically did a block by block reconstruction of Ilmango's thing. Wood. Okay, and we're basically down to our last one. So it should be, yeah, there's nothing in front of this. So we've got 2 solid blocks, slime, solid block, inset slightly. Two solid blocks. Yep, alright. A perfect match. Oop. Ouch. Alright, now let's verify the underside of the machine. So yes, that's 2 slime blocks going up, slime blocks going up, and stone, double stone. Perfect. Okay. Now we can actually verify there is an air gap underneath there. So we've got stone, terracotta, air gap, double stone, air gap, terracotta, stone. And just a whole bunch of terracotta with stone right up to the edge. Looks of it. Yep, that matches. Okay, now we've again got, there's our double slime, double honey, terracotta, and solid stone. Excellent. Now at this point we should have ice on this corner right here. And a whole line of solid stone plus ice. No, that's actually slime. Which is good because if I transition over to the presentation there, you can actually see, oops, a little bit, you can see redstone slime and a bunch of solid blocks underneath. In fact, slime, solid blocks, slime. Excellent. Okay. There should be slime redstone. Slime redstone. Let's verify that that's there. Slime redstone, slime redstone. Anything else underneath? Should be, oh, actually not quite an air gap. There should be piston forward facing right up there. And is it sticky? Not sticky. Verify that. Piston, good. I verified up top that those were upward facing pistons. Good, good. Oh, there should be a double piston with these ones heading on the outside. Double piston, them on the outside, and a slime block down below. There we go. Slime block, double pistons, and you're all perfect. On. Yeah, now we've got weird sort of Tetris thing under here. Solid block, redstone, and a Tetris L shape on each side. Let us verify. Oh, slime, slime. Slime, 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 slime. Redstone. Block on the inside. Perfect. Block. Stone, slime, slime, slime. Okay. Then there should be an air gap. Verify that. Yep, air gap. Up top and underneath. And then I've got double pistons here. These ones facing inside. That works. And special like slime wise or anything. Good. Now we get to our C. This goes around with a glass up top. About right there, as you can see. And up. And a mirror on this side too. So glass block. And that's it. That's actually the rest of the underside. Let's just scan through over here to make sure. Correct, there should be nothing underneath here until we get to the very back. That's indeed correct. Oop. That's should be it, block for block complete. And no way it's going to hitch up on anything down below. Oops. No way it's going to attach anything down below. I can see a slime block potentially causing problems. Slime blocks have moved sufficiently forward. I should get rid of some of these torches just in case. I mean, I seriously doubt they're going to cause any harm, but why take that risk, you know? Think about this. And yes, I'm being uber paranoid because the void is down there, and as you can see, I'm in most of my Sunday finest. Comes to this. I bobbed out of slime. Got that. That's all behind the slime line, so good. Alright. Up. Here. Now, if you'll excuse me, Enderman. Reason why I left this block here. Of course, since it's underneath there as well, Can't get up. In fact, I can't even get up unless I crouch. Alright, now that's almost everything I need. Almost. In order to get it started, you have to throw a bit of redstone up there. Then you don't break it. In order to stop it, what you need to do is throw a bunch of redstone in front of these pistons right here. Sorry, not redstone, but some block which cannot be pushed by pistons. Furnaces, obsidian, that sort of thing. So I'm going to pull my ender chest. Do just a little bit of organization here. I need my redstone. I'll store my slime. Well, actually, no, I've got the tunnel borers. Store them in there. Where is enchanting? Yes. Proper red, green, blue. So I'm going to need a block of that. Now, since I'm worried about falling off, which, I mean, probably not going to happen. Here we can... Let's just peel out exactly what I need from here. But you get Enderman for walking too close to the water itself. Redstone in there. Obsidian, sadly. But you're the proper home for that. Oh man, still no obsidian. Alright, that's not good. That's not good at all. We're gonna have to do a little bit of searching for obsidian. Or, worst comes to worst, I mean, there's some giant pillars of obsidian back over there. Any redstone there? Probably not. I did have to borrow a little bit of iron off of Luna. In fact, I almost actually replaced the existing stuff I took from Luna's thing. I was only short a couple of pistons. But in order to make the shears, in order to carve the pumpkin, I didn't have any honey, so I had to sort of create some there. Stained glass, I wouldn't have it. Farming, nope. Food, nope. Navigation, nope. Oh, obsidian, here we go. Good, good, okay. Construction fancy, you can go back in there. Tunnel borers can go back in there. Chatting can go back there. Everything else is bendable, but... Oh, I might as well advance this too. There we go. I only need 2. There we go. That's plenty spare. That allows me to actually create, you know, a spare ender portal if I so need it. Alright. You, Nether, go back. Throw some touch on there. And let's move this down here. Alright. See if it works. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Back. What the? Oh, was it because of the Enderman up front? Shoot. Great. Ah, no. It was the Enderman. Alright, let's go up front and have a look. I mean, as you saw, everything seemed to pass the checks. Oh, what is that? How did you open up? It really looked like there was some sort of water spillage right here. The block moved, although it could also just be because it didn't take cleanly. Water pouring out of both sides, that's not good. Look at all these Endermen, my goodness. I mean, getting rid of those torches did a huge number on that. Front part seems mostly intact. But I think my real problem is just a ton of Endermen spawning all around here. Very annoying. Ah, so disappointing. Really hoping to show this off on stream. And especially since it passed, you know, it passed my inspections. Alright, well. What can I do? I guess one thing I can do. Get rid of all the ender spam. Laying down these torches again. Go there. Oh, like this. Go right there. There. Be right there. There or something. Whatever, let's lay down some torches, and then if the server's not about to reset anytime soon, I can maybe come back later on and figure out what exactly happened with this thing. Just lay something down rough. Okay. This guy's all fine. That irony is everything seems to be fine underneath, so just a matter of figuring out what exactly caused it to be. Was it all these ender buds running around? Look at all these suckers. Can I go, please? Thank you. Don't even have slime to lay down there. Nice. Oh, thank you. I did not know I could do that. Look like it updated properly. Front part seems like everything is fine. Actually just sort of bopped in right back here from the looks of it. Yeah. Alright. That is a major disappointment. We'll just have to let ender buds disappear. Come back later. Right. In the meantime, though, boom. That's a bust. But I do have a secret to share. Obviously, I'm going to be a little bit cagey about what exactly it is. But I mean, I was absent for what, 5 days? And, you know, it's not like I was just busy with other things. I was also grinding away a little bit in the meantime. Let's show off what I did with my little grind. I think it's Elbows that's been practicing with beating the Ender Dragon. But look at that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11. 12. Whew. A lot of those spawns, my goodness. There for chicken. And direct obsidian, yes, yes. Alright. Back. And now, here. Heads up display is kind of annoying. Scoot around here. Oh, hey, that should probably look a little bit suspicious, because when I was building this thing before, you could not actually see the machine itself from this point. And that's because, guess what? I completed it again. So I think this is the 4th time I've built this thing. And as sort of implied by the fact that it's moved forward, I've been testing it out. And it works. Let me switch back my conventional torches, so I'm not worried about melting anything. Double check that there's no mobs around or spawning. Looks nice and clear. Corridors, nope. Alright, I do have a bunch of torches up here. These are obviously going to go away once the machine goes. Well, let's hit this block. There's our TNT. Oh. There we go. Look at that. Worked A-okay. Now obviously there's a little bit of lava I gotta worry about in there. I'm gonna pick up some cobble since I emptied my inventory before coming down here. Yeah, let's tower up. Now look at all that lava right there. My goodness. Do that? Yes, I can do it right there. I'm gonna put a second one on just in case that TNT breaks through the cobble. Looking good. Oh, I should probably switch from second. Do I need anything? No. Oh, let's lay a little bit of water down carefully. I'll let patch that. Tons of obsidian here. Not seeing any ores revealed on the wall itself. I'm good. Okay, so let's do another fire. Ooh, careful where I stand. Behind the TNT. Bam! Last number 2. There's a little bit of water in there. I've also got to patch that too, I see. A little bit of coal, don't mind if I do. Unfortunately, there's a bit of an underwater ravine right here. Patch up a couple of those holes. In fact, a couple more in there. Really quite late over there. Right over here, I should say. Count it. Still working like a charm. Grab a little bit more of that. You can see there's water threatening to come down, but not actually coming down. Got a little bit of lava sitting over here. Lava here too. Not an elevation where it would actually hurt anything, thank goodness. Now, obviously, lava above this line right here is bad. It actually will interfere with the operation of the machinery. I think I said 3, but I mean, I'm really not enjoying the broken machine up there. I don't really know why it broke. What do you think? 3 more hits on this, then go give it a day. I don't want to hit too much of it, simply because I want to preserve this machine for other people to find post-reset. So, well, the more I use it, the more likely it is to break. So let's not use it too much. Especially given, again, server resets coming soon. I don't really have any need, per se. There's some water that's trickling down. Oh, we got that. I think this is... No, I think that's fine. It's a little bit of iron. Excellent. Grab a bit of this. So I can pay back Luna for the 2 bits of iron ingots I borrowed off them. Even more right here. Now, unfortunately, I don't think a 4-wide machine is very efficient when it comes to mining these things out. But again, part of the reason why I did just a 4-wide is because I was intending to, a little bit, essentially use this to clear out some more space to build a bigger machine. A little bit more in there, please. Oh, and I'll even see this. That got it. Second one under just in case. Okay, good, good, good. Mobs coming. I gotta be careful not to move too far forward either. So if there isn't sufficient lighting at the back, mobs can spawn too. So far. That was one test fire, and it got me 16 iron ore. Nice. Number 2. There we go, more water coming down. Look at all that. Try and clear it out as much as we can. Any sign of lava sitting over here? Any minerals that we'd like to mine out? I'm seeing. I do actually kind of like to mine out the coal, since I never seem to have enough. Yeah, especially since I lost a whole ton of it. I should probably do that as well. Move on. Oh no, that's going to reveal water and below. So, last one. Good, good, good. It did not. Anything new? Oh, and there's some lapis right there. Yeah, now that I got villager trading, I don't really care all that much about lapis. Having said that, the XP is nice. You out, pop you out, you out. Well, this is looking good, but before I get too far, I'll add some torches here. There. There. Kind of a messy torch job, but not a huge deal. Else precious I can get out of there? No, not that I see. There. Should be enough to make sure that nothing spawns. Alright, now let's check the back of the machine. Still looking solid. I think that's pretty good torch-wise. Maybe actually back here. Let's throw one right there. Got one right there. Yeah, you know what? Keep it. Whatever. Torches are cheap. Alright. Oh. I'm very disappointed with the outcome of that ice highway machine. Having said that, this will be a nice toy for, you know, whoever downloads this world next to enjoy. If they can get working. And hey, I got, you know, 16 iron out of it too, which is great. A whole ton of lapis. Alright, it's getting very late over here, sadly. I've hit the... Well, I haven't quite hit the hour as well, but... I mean, especially with that ice highway gone, yeah. That's going to be probably an hour or so of debugging itself just to figure out. If I figure it out, we will be streaming. I don't see any signs that the server is going to switch over soon, although technically it should, you know, the general consensus was it should have happened about 2 days ago, but that was just amongst non-administrators or anything like that. It was me sort of throwing in a proposal, hey, this would be a reset day, and everybody going, yeah, sure. So, all right, so hopefully I'm able to actually debug what happened with the ice highway before then. If not, well, I guess I'll have to leave it for somebody else, much as I did for the gas farm. All right, with that, I shall be seeing you later.